What happens when plastic surgery doesn't turn out like you'd hoped? We know that Hollywood is a cutthroat world, and the pressure to look young and beautiful is very real. But when celebrities turn to plastic surgery, it doesn't always turn out like they'd hoped. In fact, sometimes it gets completely botched. Although there's still a lot of stigma behind going under the knife, many stars have opened up about regretting the fact that they chose to get work done. From bad nose jobs to botox mishaps, these stars all got cosmetic procedures that ended in disaster. So in this video, we're counting down the top 10 celebrities who destroyed their looks with botched plastic surgery. Number 10. Heidi Montag. Back in 2010, the reality star traveled from California to her parents' home in Colorado, all to undergo an extensive list of cosmetic procedures. Heidi has had some really drastic surgery done and famously underwent 10 procedures in just one day. It sounds crazy when you think about how difficult that would be to recover from, considering that it was all done at the same time. Heidi had the massive surgery day in late 2009, which included breast implants, making her an F cup, a brow lift, a nose job update, lipo on her stomach and thighs, and a butt augmentation. The drastic photos of her new appearance hit the headlines in March of 2010, and the world was more than a little shocked. But 3 days later, Heidi admitted to Us magazine that she actually had big regrets and health problems as a result. Quote, "I just didn't realize what I was signing up for. It just sounds so minor when you have a surgeon describing so much of it to you." She also said at the time that she wasn't fully aware of the recovery time and the mental strain that it would put on her, and she claimed that her surgeon left this part out on purpose. She went on to have some of the work reversed, but mostly maintains her current look. Number 9. Chrissy Teigen. In May of 2020, the model revealed on Instagram that she was undergoing surgery to have her breast implants removed. This is because she said that she did not feel comfortable in her own skin. Chrissy opened up to Glamour UK about the breast augmentation that she had when she was 20 years old. She said, "You can't set these expectations for people that everything is perfect. Everyone filters their photos, edits, or face tunes, so you forget what normal faces or bodies look like. It's not fair, and it makes you jealous of other people's bodies. It's lying to people by admission." Chrissy is one of the most outspoken celebrities when it comes to talking about plastic surgery. In 2017, she once pointed to her forehead, her nose, and her lips and said, "Fake, fake, fake. Everything about me is fake except for my cheeks." Then in 2021, she admitted to undergoing a controversial new surgery called buccal fat removal. She spoke about it in a video on her Instagram story, where she pointed out her sculpted cheek and said, "I did that Dr. Diamond buccal fat removal thing right here, and since I quit drinking, I'm really seeing the results and I like it." The video spread quickly through social media, and it seemed like everyone had an opinion on whether or not they would get the surgery themselves. Number 4. Gisele Bundchen. Having a baby changes everything about you and your body, and as it turns out, even supermodels have insecurities about their bodies after giving birth. In her memoir called Lessons: My Path to a Meaningful Life, Gisele wrote that in 2015, after she finished breastfeeding 2 of her children, she decided to get breast implants, but she immediately regretted that decision. She told People magazine about the experience and said, "I felt vulnerable because I can work out, I can eat healthy, but I can't change the fact that both of my kids enjoyed the left boob more than the right. All I wanted was for them to be even and for people to stop commenting on it. When I woke up, I was like, what have I done? I felt like I was living in a body I didn't recognize. For the first year, I wore baggy clothes because I felt uncomfortable." The model said that she went through the surgery because she became very self-conscious about the way she looked. Quote, "I was always praised for my body, and I felt like people had expectations from me that I couldn't deliver. So clearly the pressure for her to have a perfect body was very real." Number 7. Kathy Griffin. In her memoir, the comedian opened up about a liposuction procedure that turned into a disaster. Her experience left her in the emergency room and nearly killed her. Kathy showed some of the gruesome photos in her book, and she wrote, "I want women to know that this is what lipo looks like. Like, are you guys sure you don't want to just work out a little more?" Her awful experience with liposuction led to some self-revelations, and now she often uses stories about her cosmetic procedures as inspiration for her stand-up routines. She said, "What I can't figure out is why I wasted time worrying about my looks. I'm a comedian, I'm not on a runway in Milan. Believe it or not, people don't come to see me really thinking I'm going to look like Jennifer Aniston." In the past, the 62-year-old has also admitted to getting a nose job when she was just 26. She said, "I was told repeatedly, you would be pretty if it weren't for that nose. You'd work more if it weren't for that nose. I was young and impressionable, and I was told that enough that I started to believe it, so I got a nose job, and in the end, it was a decision that she actually regretted." Number 6. Gwyneth Paltrow. In 2013, the actress covered the May issue of Harper's Bazaar, and in her lengthy interview, she revealed some secrets to her skincare regimen. She talked about her strong aversion to plastic surgery, and in doing so, she let it slip that she had tried botox at one point, and it made her look crazy. She said, "I would be scared to go under the knife, but you know, talk to me when I'm 50 and I'll try anything, except I won't do Botox again because I looked crazy. I looked like Joan Rivers. So basically she had to insult someone else to make a point that she did not like Botox. But fast forward to March of 2021 and she completely changed her mind. She explained her decision to get injectables and said, "I had a midlife crisis when I turned 40 and I went to go see this doctor. It was a disaster. I didn't do anything else for a long time. I was bruised. My forehead was completely frozen and I didn't look like myself at all." Gwyneth said that there's a lot of shame around surgery or injectables, and it would be nice if people felt confident about the choices that they were making. Number 5. Janice Dickinson. Known as the world's first supermodel, Janice was hugely successful during the 1970s and 80s. Recently, she's appeared as a judge on America's Next Top Model, Celebrity Big Brother in 2015, and I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here back in 2007. The 67-year-old model has never been shy about admitting that she's had plastic surgery, and she revealed that she had a breast enlargement, tummy tuck, neck and facelifts, and liposuction and Botox in the past, although the various surgeries had really gotten out of hand over the years, and in 2013 she declared herself bankrupt after over $1 million in taxes and unpaid cosmetic bills. 2 years later she appeared on BOTCHED to fix her boob job that was done 30 years ago. She said at the time she wanted to get it done when she was young, but her perspective really changed in 2013 when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. In fact, she initially thought that the lump in her breast meant that something was botched. So after she was diagnosed, Janice said that she wished she had never gotten breast implants. She told Entertainment Tonight, "If I had to play my life over again, I would have never gotten breast implants in the first place. I didn't need to have a mastectomy. I just need to take them out now." Luckily, the following year she was declared cancer-free after 6 weeks of radiation therapy. Number 4. Yolanda Hadid. In 2019, the model and reality star announced that she had undone all of her plastic surgery, which includes fillers and hair extensions, after years of having work done to herself. She posted a mirror selfie on Instagram with the caption, "55 and smiling from the inside out, finally back to the original 1964, living in a body free of breast implants, fillers, Botox, extensions, and all the BS I thought I needed in order to keep up with what society conditioned me to believe was what a sexy woman should look like, until the toxicity of it all almost killed me." So what's the reason that she had all of these procedures reversed? Well, Yolanda realized that the adjustments she made to her body were actually harmful. She explained that it took her many years of undoing the bad choices that she made for herself before she finally found the freedom of internal beauty. She said, "Your health is your wealth, so please make educated decisions. Research the partial information you're given by your broken system before putting anything foreign in your body." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills actually captured the moment that she had her breast implants removed for good. Number 3. Mickey Rourke. The actor was once one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. He made his feature film debut with a minor role in Steven Spielberg's 1941 and garnered significant attention with 1981's Body Heat. However, in the early 90s, the actor decided to take up professional boxing, and while that brought him success, it also came with a string of severe facial injuries. Rourke reportedly faced a broken nose twice, suffered toe and rib injuries, a split tongue, a compressed cheekbone, and even short-term memory loss for some time. As a result, he had to undergo several reconstructive surgeries to fix himself up, but most of them did not achieve the desired result, so he had to undergo even more surgery to correct those mistakes. Eventually, his facial features were nearly unrecognizable compared to his initial appearance. In 2009, he finally opened up to the Daily Mail about it and said, "Most of it was to mend my face because of the boxing, but I went to the wrong guy to put my face back together," which is very sad because it was probably just down to having a sketchy plastic surgeon. Number 2. Donatella Versace. The fashion designer is the vice president of one of the most best-known Italian fashion houses, and of course she's massively successful, but she's also known for something else outside the world of fashion. Donatella is a huge fan of plastic surgeries, and she's notorious for how much work she's had done. It's possible that the 67-year-old first went under the knife just to enhance what nature gave her, but if you look at her old photos, it's pretty obvious that her face has undergone a lot of changes. Many people believe that she underwent too many of those plastic surgery procedures, possibly to correct mistakes in each of those previous surgeries. There's also been speculation that her facelift has been done to an extreme, pointing out that she does seem to have a frozen look and is unable to make different facial expressions. She allegedly had lip augmentation, cheek implants, liposuction, and various other procedures. Conclusively, many people have referred to Donatella as a very extreme example of plastic surgery because there's really nothing subtle about the work that she's had done. The truth is though, it probably had a lot to do with societal expectations and the pressure to maintain the image of her brand Versace. And coming in at number 1, Tara Reid. The American Pie star was one of Hollywood's it girls in the late 90s and early 2000s. But while she was at the pinnacle of success in her career, she was also going through various issues stemming from botched plastic surgery. surgery, and she ended up missing out on a whole bunch of roles just because of it. Tara claimed that in 2004, breast implants and liposuction surgeries left her with disfigurements that really damaged her career. She told Us Weekly, quote, "My stomach became the most ripply, bulgy thing. I had a hernia, this huge bump next to my belly button. As a result, I couldn't wear a bikini. I lost a lot of work." Tara said that after the procedures, she knew something was wrong when it came to her breast implants, but she was 6 months post-op when she realized that it had been terribly botched. Quote, "The actual center part where the areola is, instead of being a circle, it turned out to be a large square. It was horrifying." She also went through an infamous wardrobe malfunction on the red carpet at Diddy's 35th birthday party in 2004, which resulted in her body going viral. That left her devastated. Tara said she cried and begged photographers not to release the photos, because the last thing she wanted to happen was to have the whole world see it. Well, that's everyone that we have on the list for this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.